Yeah.
What's good? It's your boy Jay, that's me. We're going to get into Monday Night Raw from May the 12th, 2025. A pretty boring show for the most part. There were a couple of okay things that happened on this show, but for the most part, it was boring. Before we get into the show, we want to send our thoughts, prayers, and condolences to the family of Sabu. He passed away over the weekend. Rest in peace, rest in paradise, rest in power. So, we kicked the show off with CM Punk. He comes out, he gets a pretty decent reaction. He says that he's pissed off. And he's got a bunch of enemies. He's got, but the number one enemy is himself, and he has a big fat bullet for that. He says it's not the first time that Paul Heyman stabbed him in the back. So, CM Punk says they've grown in this company, or at least he has. He said that Jay Uso tried to warn him about Paul Heyman when he returned to the company. And so he wants to get his hands on Paul Heyman. So Paul Heyman shows up, only for a brief moment. He does his ladies and gentlemen shtick. CM Punk calls him Penguin, which is funny. So Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker, they show up. CM Punk says that Seth Rollins is nothing without his theme song. He calls him a kid for whatever reason. It's like, bro, you're only like 7-8 years older than Seth Rollins. He's not a kid. Come on, bro. Like, come on, Punk. CM Punk wants to know why Paul Heyman betrayed him. So Seth Rollins just wants revenge on CM Punk for costing him the world title. Seth Rollins says that if Punk wants to play the victim, if he wants to die a martyr, Seth Rollins says he believes that can be arranged. So then Bron Breakker, him and CM Punk, they brawl. Then Sami Zayn shows up, they brawl as well. And then Jey Uso comes out to make the save. And the baby faces stand tall. So, some people online have said Sami Zayn's going to turn heel, and I say to that, you are ignorant. You are very, very ignorant. Why would Sami Zayn turn heel? I think the person who's going to join this faction is going to basically be Karrion Kross. It makes the most sense. He has issues with Sami Zayn. He said in multiple interviews that he wants to work with CM Punk. So this could be a catalyst to all of that. And I assume that come Saturday night's main event, that they're going to have Seth Rollins and Bron Breakker win. So that would make the most sense. So that's fine there. This was an okay way to start the show off, but I'm tired of these damn pull-apart brawls. They are annoying. And Triple H needs to do better than this. Seriously. If you've seen one pull-apart brawl, you've seen them all. Moving on. So, this leads us into the first match of the night. Penta versus Chad Gable. Penta defeats Chad Gable via the Mexican Destroyer, which was great, for the 1, 2, 3. So the match was fine, but we've seen this before. We've seen this a couple times now, and that's not good. But whatever, it's Triple H. Who gives a damn, really? Moving on. So we get more Judgment Day drama. So, the Judgment Day, they have a chat about Dom understanding time zones. So, Finn Balor wants to talk about what happened at Backlash. Finn Balor assures Dom that everything is fine. And then Dom gets a quick education on time zones. What the hell? What kind of shit is this? This is nonsense. But whatever, who cares? Moving on. So this leads us into the War Raiders versus American Made. The Creed brothers, Julius and Brutus Creed, they defeated the War Raiders, who are utter shit. Now, I do like Ivar, but Eric is boring and bland. He's like watching paint dry, but it is what it is. So, basically, who gets involved in this match? The New Day, they get involved, my bad. This is how, I don't care about this match. So the New Day, they end up getting involved, and they end up costing the War Raiders the win. It's fine. Who really cares about this nonsense? So it is what it is. They were okay on commentary, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods, but I don't give a single shit about this. Moving on. So we go backstage. Seth Rollins has a few words for Bron Breakker ahead of their tag match at Saturday Night's Main Event, saying that Sami Zayn and CM Punk have no idea what he's capable of before whispering something into Bron Breakker's ear, and then Rollins leaves the room. And then Adam Pearce, he has a quick chat with Jey Uso about something that's going to be announced later on in the show. Okay, that's fine there, I guess. Who really cares about that? Moving on, so this leads us into Jey Uso. They continue to do the yeet for about 10 minutes, which is lame as hell. Why do this? Again, can we please keep the yeeting to a minimum? I would be okay with it if it was no longer than like a minute. And even that is too much. But a minute is fine. But when you start going into like 5 and 10 minutes, come on, bro. Like, get real. So, Jey Uso was about to yeet again. He talks about Logan Paul real quick and how he's going to face Logan Paul. Then Gunther comes out. So, Gunther expresses that he understands the pressure that the new champion is under. But unlike Gunther, Jay's not a natural champion. Since Jay likes to run his mouth so much, he's surprised he didn't share the news. So he's going to share the news, and it was revealed that Gunther is going to face whoever leaves Saturday Night's Main Event as World Heavyweight Champion. Oh my God. And it's going to take place at Money in the Bank, June 9th. Gunther hopes that it's Jay so he can take back what's rightfully his, and then Jey Uso cuts him off. He promises to take down the YouTuber before he and Gunther run it back, and that was the end of the segment. I don't give a damn about this. Why? We have seen this shit 5 times. Triple H, you dumb idiot. What are you doing, bro? Come on. What are you doing? The only way this makes sense is that they're going to have to do a stipulation. I would do either a steel cage, a Falls Count Anywhere match, last man standing match, or an I Quit match. I would actually do the last 2 I just mentioned. The last man standing or the I Quit match. End the feud, please. This is annoying. And I'm going to come out and say it now. Jey Uso's title reign needs to be over at Money in the Bank. If not, the Raw, that following Raw, Jey Uso needs to lose. Enough of Jey Uso. I like Jey Uso. He is fine. But come on, bro. Get fucking real. Get real. We're going to get Gunther and Jey Uso 5. May the Creator help us all. Oh my goodness. Help us. Moving on. So, we were about to get a backstage promo from Ludwig Kaiser. It was interrupted. It was a commotion that took place. Jey Uso was laid out by Braun Breaker. And then Sami Zayn comes in to check on Jey Uso. Alright, that's fine. Moving on, this leads us into AJ Styles defeating Finn Balor with the help of who gets involved in this match. Judgment Day, they get involved, but Penta shows up, and he ends up taking out Judgment Day. Yay. Who cares? Finn Balor, I feel so bad for him. Finn Balor was so cool in like 2016, 2017, and even in 2018. But for the last like 3 to 4 years, he's just been a total afterthought, bro. I hope the paycheck is good because, man, this is the worst that Finn Balor has looked. And I was thinking that ever since Triple H took over, I was thinking that he was going to make Finn Balor into a really good mid-carder, but he hasn't even done that. I don't fucking know. But it did piss me off to see Penta get involved. I mean, I get, Penta, I like him, he's good, but AJ Styles should have been able to beat Finn Balor clean by himself without any interference at all. But it is what it is. Moving on. So Becky Lynch, she shows up. So Becky explains that one of them had to be taken to the hospital and the other one to go celebrate. Even after everything Lyra has done week after week, Becky still stands tall. Then she goes on to running down the fans as they continue booing. She declares that every woman in the locker room is going to understand what it means to be held down by the man. Okay, this is fine. I'm interested in this. I would assume that Lyra is going to lose the title probably at Money in the Bank. It makes the most sense. There is no need to have her lose it at Saturday night's main event, especially when you're going to have apparently 2 title matches. So you really don't need that, but it is what it is. So whatever. Moving on. So we get a really good video package from Rusev. He promises to continue his path of dominance. I wish that this would have been cut in like a church somewhere, or where Rusev is like a Christian private school or something like that, where he's on the premises cutting a promo, something. Enough of these damn backstage promos, please. I'm tired of seeing crates everywhere. Can we do legit outside the ring segments, please? Enough of just, well, we'll just cut promos backstage. We'll just cut promos in the ring. It's like, can we not cut promos at like a high school somewhere, or a gym somewhere, or the supermarket? Anything. Come on, bruh. Think outside the damn box. Moving on. Akira Tozawa, he was on this show. He tells Adam Pearce that he wants to face Rusev as revenge for what he did to Otis. So Sheamus, he interrupts, asking for a match against Grayson Waller next week. So, I mean, that's fine, I guess. Whatever. My thing is, why is Akira Tozawa, why is he still there? Why? Like, Akira Tozawa should be in, like, MLW somewhere. But whatever. Moving on. Main event of the evening. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, they defeat Roxanne Perez and Julia. The match was okay. It was okay for a TV match. It could have been better, but it is what it is. Rhea ends up winning via the Riptide, and her and Io post-match, they celebrate and they have a stare down. So we're going to get another match between Rhea and Io. Presumably probably at Money in the Bank. Why would you waste that at Saturday Night's main events? So, whatever. Monday Night Raw was pretty boring and weak, as per usual. But, hey, it's Triple H. I mean, there's nothing that can be done about it. What's done is done. And apparently on SmackDown this week, we're going to get Money in the Bank qualifying matches when we should have got them on this show. But whatever. But what did you guys think of Monday Night Raw? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.